It's a beautiful morning at the NADA show in New Orleans. You come out, the sun is shining, the roads are clear, there's no ice. Flight after flight after flight, landing at the airport.
Everybody's landing. The welcome reception last night turned out, this place was packed.
It sure was. We have a very special guest who's on a time frame. We're going to bring in incoming chairman of NADA, Tom Castriota.
Well, I really appreciate it. Thanks for being here, too.
Yeah,
oh my gosh,
absolutely. We love it.
It's exciting. Wasn't it? Last night was cool. I bet you we had 3,500 people here.
That was my guess. I was guessing 3,000 plus.
We got close to what was capacity, which was 3,500.
Wow, that's
and
amazing.
to make that transition from being outside to where the sugar mill was, which is on my right, and to bring it all inside, staff did this in less than 24 hours.
Wow.
That was really quite staggering. So I know you have to go because we're about to kick off. We're about to start. You're being installed as chairman tomorrow, correct?
Yes, tomorrow's the
So
official day, yes.
what are you doing with your last day of freedom? And then what would you say to dealers that will kind of set the tone for your tenure?
You know, that's a really interesting question. So today is still active, and as the vice chair, you really don't give up. There's no free time. And you know, this is last day for Gary as the chairman, so he's got a full day schedule too. So I mean, we're literally from here at almost 9 o'clock all the way through at 8 o'clock tonight. It's a consistent motion for both Gary and myself and staff. But you know, the priorities for us as NADA and the board is we are going to be the voice of the dealers to the manufacturers. We're going to be the voice to our legislators about the auto industry affairs that affects the dealers in our business. And then we're also the voice of the dealers to our regulators. And then finally, it's real important as we look forward, where does China fit into this? Where does the Scout issue fit into this? Where's the Honda Sony situation fit into it? How do they affect our franchise laws? How do they affect our franchise dealers? So all these issues are going to bubble up this year. And of course, you know, now where President Trump is, at some point we know tariffs are coming. So there's a real balance. And probably the final comment from my end is, where's the EV evolution going to come into play when we know Trump has said that he's going to take that tariffs, he's going to put the tariffs in, but at the same time remove at some point, or all of it, or part of it, the $7,500 tax credit. And as dealers, we're prepared to sell EVs, and we've invested over $1 billion internally. But we all agree as dealers what President Trump has said. Let the consumer decide the future of what they want to drive, whether it's a hybrid, whether it's an EV, or it's an ICE. The government, from Tom Castriota's position, is don't force it on the consumer, because if the consumer's ready, fine. But the consumer's not ready to get the 35%, as some of the Z state rules have ruled.
Sure. Obviously, you're a dealer. You've been coming to the NADA show for a long time. You're not just the vice chair, the incoming chair. Right. You're a dealer.
Yes.
What's your encouragement to dealers as they're walking the floor, going to the education, talking to the partners that are here? How do you make the most of a show like this?
First, I'll say, if you still think you want to come, please come, because we've got everything functioning for the next 3 days. The workshops are going. The vendors are all here. But you know, the most important part is the education part that we offer through this convention show.
Yeah.
And of course, the vendors, that's a whole nother situation. If you want to learn more what's going on in the digital world, what's going on in the AI world, what's going on with equipment. I mean, it's all here.
Yeah.
But the other point, though, to answer the question, the training, the education, seminars, they're functioning. They're going.
Yeah.
Well, look, we know they're looking for you over there. We'll catch up with you. We're going to hang out with you in D.C. next week.
I will. I'll see you on the 30th.
Awesome.
We'll make some trouble.
Good.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Tom.
Man, what I love, like we've actually the last 3 years we've talked to the incoming chairman the day before everything started, so it's really cool to hear, and I love that always the position is, how do we not just care for the dealer but care for the consumer? Because the last thing that he said was, hey, look, EVs are coming, but let the consumer decide when they come, how fast they come, and when they're ready to purchase those things.
That's so true. So I think Tom said it best toward the end. He said, if you're thinking of coming, you should get here, because even if it's worth, the flights are landing, even if you can only be here for a day and a half,
absolutely,
it'll probably be the most productive day and a half you had, because everybody is ready to get focused. One thing that situations like this help do is they help focus us.
Yes.
And it feels like every dealer that I've met, every industry partner that I've met, are just kind of a next level of focused.
Yeah. Oh, everybody knows that if you're looking at someone in the face today or tomorrow,
Talking business.
they mean business. And so connections are going to happen. Innovation's going to happen. The main stage is about to start.
Yep. We got party tonight.
We have a party tonight.
Go to nadaparties.com. Register for the Asodu party. It's waitlisted. Get on the wait list. We're going to be opening up more tickets, and check out all the other things. All the parties are still on, I think.
Yeah.
I haven't heard of any cancellations.
Everybody's rocking and rolling.
All right. Who else? Do we have anybody else to talk about?
Thanks to Renew Energy for making today possible. They've made sure that our whole crew can get here. It takes a lot of team. It's funds and all of the things. So we'll be talking to them later today on the live stream. You're going to want to get to know the
make
team
sure you
at
check
Renew
them out,
Energy.
search them on the floor. Amazing people, amazing product. And we're going to get going. We're going to be, I don't think we're going to have 2 minutes to breathe.
We got to
the
run
moment
shoes
this
on.
light turns off.
Let's go.
All right. We'll see you later.